Yo, I'm Sickfishsticks and thanks for clicking on my video. There are a variety of free games for you to enjoy this week. Company of Heroes 3 is running another playtest, allowing anyone to jump on and give the game a go over on Steam. Divine Knockout, a newish third-person fighting platformer trying to carve a space for itself among the heavy hitters. And we have Gamedec, which is a single-player cyberpunk isometric RPG that wants to borrow your eyeballs in the foreseeable future. A few other games are also free to keep, like Syberia 1 and Syberia 2, the iconic point-and-click adventure title, and First Class Trouble rounding this video up. So let's have a quick look at each of the free games this week and see if they're worth your time in today's video. While I have your attention, could you please subscribe to my channel if you haven't? I need to show channel progression to my wife or I'll have to clean the stove with my toothbrush, and nobody got time for that. And starting us off, Company of Heroes 3. Definitely on my must-play list for 2023. This will be the last playable public build of Company of Heroes 3 before release. The multiplayer tech test, as they're calling it, is primarily being deployed for technical testing and feedback, but also contains a ton of cool new multiplayer content for players to enjoy. I've mentioned Company of Heroes 1 and 2 several times on this channel, and I had nothing but nice things to say about both games. If you enjoy detailed and deep micromanaging military combat strategy games, then I'm sure you've already downloaded this bad boy. It's free to play or play test, whatever you want to call it, for a few more days over on Steam, and should be enough time to give you a good feeling for the game. So head on over to Steam, sign up for the playtest, and they should give you access just a few minutes after you click the button. Next up, we have Divine Knockout, which I guess is a Smite meets Smash meets Brawlhalla combo. It will make even the toughest fingers numb and nothing but bones in the matter of hours. In fairness, Hi-Res Studios have had a lot of misses lately, and something tells me this game is going to die so quick people didn't even notice it was alive to begin with. The first thing that pops into my head when I hear Hi-Res Studios is their abysmal multiplayer ranking system, where it always seems like you're up against players that are so much higher level than you might as well just punch yourself in the face for a more entertaining pastime. I'm mentioning it because it's free this week. If it was anything else than free, I wouldn't touch it. In fairness, it's free and I still won't touch it. Next free game over on the Epic Store is Gamedec, and I'm not sure how I want to approach this game. Aside from being visually stunning and boasting great 2D and 3D art, I can't really find anything else to praise the game for. I also think it's mislabeled as an RPG. In its core, it's actually a point-and-click adventure game, which pretends to be an RPG through the illusion of choice and non-linearity, as well as a fairly simplistic character growth system. Does that make the game bad? Well, not necessarily, but it gives it a difficult start. You're a detective who solves crimes inside virtual worlds, and you use your wits to gather info from witnesses and suspects and trying to get the bottom of a deceptive scheme. Gamedec is perhaps destined for the great idea, not so great execution category. Again, you might get a different impression, so if you want to give Gamedec a go, head on over to the Epic Store and send this bad boy to your library. You have until January 19th. Indie Gala is giving away the iconic Syberia 1 and Syberia 2. If for some reason you're unfamiliar with this franchise, now's the perfect time to fix that. Immerse into an unforgettable story told from a third-person perspective of Kate Walker, whose business trips turn into a full-blown adventure. Thanks to its engaging plot and well-designed puzzles, the series gained some very good success and a dedicated fanbase. In fairness, the protagonist's name is Kate Walker, so expect to do a lot of walking. To snatch the titles, you need to go to the Indie Gala Store's separate page for Syberia and Syberia 2. I've linked them in the description for you lazy buggers. Once you click on an individual game, scroll down to the download subheading and press add to library button. You'll need to be signed in to the store or website in order to get the freebies. After that, proceed to the library and you can download the DRM free version and off you go. Last but not least, we have First Class Trouble, which is a party game where players must work together and against each other to survive a disaster. Well, in reality, shut down a deadly AI. Some players are imposters, secretly playing as human-looking killer robots intent on betraying the other players. Nice. I haven't played this game, so I have no idea if it's good or not, but it seems from the reviews that the open lobbies are somewhat toxic. No surprise really. So I guess this type of game you should only enjoy with friends if you're lucky enough to have any of those. That pretty much brings me to the end of today's video. Thanks a lot for watching. Thumbs up if you liked the video, thumbs down if you didn't, subscribe if you haven't, like why the F not? Thanks a lot for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.